This is a continuation of our response to Per Zetterberg, who made a comment on our video titled Trinity equals the gods who are not and cannot. The previous video, I discussed how they are the gods who are not. I don't know how to make that any more clear in 3 minutes. So this one I want to discuss the gods who cannot. In the Trinity system, you have three individual people. I know they say persons, but this is a trick of the enemy to convince you that you're not really believing in three gods. But people, persons, it has the same meaning. So I won't use that word. I call it a weasel word to say persons. They are three people, unless you have 3/3. But most people don't say they're thirds. They're coming up with new things. They're saying characteristics or beings, persons, I don't know. They come up with all this mealy mouth stuff that just is utter confusion. That's it. And in fact, the Trinity tells you that you cannot understand it. That's why you must believe it. You must believe it because you can't understand it. That's why I know it is a doctrine of demons and devils, of the devil. It is the number one doctrine of Satan because he hates you and he wants to destroy you, and he wants to destroy your relationship with God, even if you're saved, by getting you to believe these things. So these three people can't, not one of them can do what only God can do. Only the Son could come here to save you. My wife and I believe God came here to save us as the Son. He didn't stop being the Father, which is something this person said. He basically thinks that I believe in the Trinity. When my wife and I believe in the Trinity, we just think that God stops being the Father while he goes and becomes the Son, and then he stops being those two when he becomes the Spirit. That's not what we believe. God is able to do more than one thing at one time. He is able to chew gum and walk. He's able to talk to millions of us simultaneously. He is able to talk to Moses from a burning bush. He wasn't a quadrinity because of that. He is one person who manifests himself in many ways so that we might catch a glimpse of him and have the hunger stirred up in us that we might seek him and we might know him because he is near. He is very near to us, the one and only God. So the gods who cannot are the gods that the Trinity describes when it says the Father from heaven sat up there and said, my Son, go do this thing. He remained in heaven. And the Son left heaven, but it doesn't say the Son left heaven. The Son never left heaven. The Son came here, but the Son is the Father in heaven who manifested as the Son. That's why he spoke to Nicodemus. He said, right now, as I speak to you, I am in heaven. That is your God who is the only one, Jesus Christ. Please watch more if you want to learn more.